Hey everybody, welcome back to Jeff Bowles Central, the only place on the internet your Jeff Bowles Entertainment drives stick on expert without the full racing line, because Jeff Bowles Central is an expert automotive race car driver that can cruise through Great Britain and cause mass damage and somehow avoid all the police, which don't even seem to exist. Check it out! We are reviewing Forza Horizon 4, brand new on the Xbox One, Xbox exclusive, of course, because, well, the Forza series only is on Xbox. It's a Microsoft property. Do me a favor, when we're done with this video, we are going to like it. We are going to subscribe. I'm not going to do that because it's my video, but you should, absolutely, because if you don't, you'll regret it the rest of your life. Forza Horizon 4... I'll cut to the chase. See what I did there? Because it's a car racing game. This is a really, really, really good game. It's a really good racer, but furthermore, it's just a great video game experience. I know not everybody is into racing games. Not everybody is into cars. I actually am not much of a car guy, like at all. Like, I have no automotive expertise whatsoever. I couldn't diagnose or fix your vehicle, even if it was out of gas, probably. I'd be, try the starter, and I wouldn't even know what the hell that means. But, you know what? I like video games of all shapes and sizes. You can kind of tell that from the channel here, because I review pretty much anything that I play, which is everything. But I love the drive. I love cruising around. I love beautiful open world environments that look absolutely stunning. Like this is cool. This is springtime in Forza. You can kind of detach from your car and use a drone to kind of cruise around and see the environment. The great thing about Forza Horizon 4, because it's the first game in the Horizon series or any of the Forza series that has dynamic environments, because the weather changes. You get all 4 seasons. And so, based on what time of year you're playing in, the game is very different. This is the city of Edinburgh, which is kind of a special place, not because I've been there, but because my brother moved to Scotland shortly after he got his undergraduate degree here in Colorado, and went to school in Scotland. This, by the way, is another very cool thing for me, because this is my first car in real life. This is a 1990 Mazda RX-7. They gave me this car, the exact same color, the exact same make, when I was 16 years old. They bought it at a pawn shop here in Colorado Springs, if you can believe it. And this was too much car for stupid 16-year-old Jeff Bowles, too much responsibility. It's a domestic race car from 1990, and I was cruising around the mountains of Colorado like a fucking idiot, because I was dumb. I'm dumb still, but I am more responsible and dumb. I am a big fan of the Forza series. I kind of have been ever since I started playing it, which was just with Forza Motorsport 5, so I haven't been with it for the long haul. But back in the day, the king of video game racers, or I should say car simulations, racing simulations, was Gran Turismo on the PlayStation. But Gran Turismo was always kind of dry and boring. And when Forza came along, I believe it has totally supplanted the Gran Turismo series as the king of the simulation racer. And really the primary reason for that, for me personally, and it might seem like a dumb reason, is at any time during a race, you can pause the action and rewind it. Back it up. So that if you screw up on like one turn, let's say you're doing a race and you're magnificent, you're in first, and you hit one wall and you screw up the entire race, well, you just rewind it. Which is not something you can do in any other racer, including Gran Turismo, because that was always the frustrating thing. It's like you had to be perfect on every single... Again, that's a stupid reason probably, but it was reason enough for me. This version of Forza Horizon The Horizon series is known for the big worlds. It's known for the creative races, whereas the main Forza Motorsport series is basically just straight professional racing on professional tracks. This one has so much to do. It takes place in Great Britain, kind of the countryside of Great Britain. But look at this. This is the Halo experience, which is one particular race. We actually get to race a warthog as Master Chief through the hills of Scotland, which is ridiculous. And there's a lot of ridiculous moments, but ridiculous in a great way because it's fun. It takes the amazing racing mechanics, simulation mechanics of the main Forza series, and it makes it fun and outlandish and crazy and kind of builds it all around this Forza Horizon Festival, which is just this festival that travels all over the world and sets up shop and completely demolishes an area of the globe, and you get to have all the fun you want. And like I said, this one takes place in Great Britain, and as you can see, the weather system, it's so dynamic and so full that autumn to winter to spring to summer, it's always a different place, Great Britain. And after you cycle through the seasons initially, you kind of get even more to do because then it goes live and you actually can compete in all sorts of events and versus things against other players, and just it's amazing. And it's going to be cycling through a season every week. Every week you're going to be getting a new season in real time, which I think is fantastic. I wish personally that the seasons were even more dynamic and actually didn't just like click over, you know, like a counter and actually gradually change. But the consoles of the year, video game console, the Xbox of the year 2018 is not capable of such a feat. And actually Great Britain is not nearly as big in this game as you kind of want it to be. It's big, don't get me wrong, and it's fully detailed. Here again is Edinburgh at night, but Edinburgh is really the only city that you see in the entire experience. But again, we're limited by the technology of our time. I'm playing this on an Xbox One X, so it is breathtaking to behold. However, it's still not the most powerful console that people will ever be able to manufacture, and I hope that when we advance to the next set of Xboxes that we'll be able to do even more. But even so, I mean, look at this beautiful Ford GT, 2017 Ford GT. The detailing on this vehicle is absolutely astounding, and this is what it looks like in real time. This is what it looks like when you're racing the damn thing. Forza is a great series. Forza Horizon is a great series. The Horizon series is my favorite versus Forza Motorsport just because it's pure, awesome, ridiculous fun. And this game is the best Forza game ever made. And if you've never had a chance to play any of the Forza games, and if you're even moderately interested in playing a racing game, this is the best racing game ever. Ever. And I mean that. It is so good. The sounds, the roars of every engine, and all these different vehicles, and all these different fun events and cool things to do, cruising through the British countryside. Good God, I love this game. Check out Forza Horizon 4. Do yourself a favor. Jeff Bowles Central gives it a 10 out of 10, which is a huge score. Totally deserving, totally worth it. That's all for me, everybody. See you next time. Vroom, 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 vroom. Also, do me a favor. Jump on Amazon real quick and buy Brave New Multiverse, a collection. Short stories redefined.